Okay, so for this design, I'm going to use SC2 out of the New Performance Trinity range. So what I love about these is you can basically use them as a base for art as well. So you can either brush it on or you can float it on. I'm going to float it on just to get a little bit more color. But first I'm just going to apply a slip layer. And then I'm going to come back and add in a little bit more color. Being a tip, I'll need to use a little bit more. I'm only doing this on a tip, so it's not going to be absolutely perfect in application, as in how you would apply it on a nail, but this is the coverage that I want. I'm just going to add in a little bit more here. And just move that down. I'm floating that down the nail. And check it from the side. Make sure I've got my structure in. And before I pop it in to cure it, I'll make sure that I give it a couple of seconds just to self-level. Okay, so what we're going for here is a really soft floral design, again, but a little bit different this time. So I'm applying another coat of the Trinity, and this time I'm not going to cure it. So I'm going to clean my brush, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit of the Bolero Blue, and I'm going to pat that in to there. Then I'm going to clean my brush, and I might use a little bit of our Gel Play Lilac. I'm going to pat that into there. Okay, so I've got 2 different colors there. And then I'm going to grab my number 2 brush, and with a little bit of the white paint, I'm going to start creating like a rose, but I'm going to start from the center and just make like a little squiggly curly. Oops, let me just move that out the way. And then just kind of keep swirling it around. So I'm just basically swirling it around. It's as simple as that. And then I can come in and just spread out those lines a little bit more if I want, or you can leave it, it's up to you. Just going to add in a little bit more in here. And you're kind of getting that blended kind of effect because we're pushing through color that is already there. So you've got a soft layer underneath because we did the Trinity again, and then we laid the color on top. So once you're happy with that, you can pop that in and cure it. Okay, and now I want to add in some leaves. So I'm going to pick up some of my olive green, and I'm going to do the same thing. I just want to tap some color here and there. And then I'm going to pick up some of the teal cabrio. I'm going to add some of that in. So I'm kind of just laying colour on. Okay, just pick that up. And then going back to the number 2 brush with white, I'm going to run that through and create some leaves. I'm just doing the centers. Okay, so you've got some like little abstract leaves in there, so we'll pop that in, cure it. Okay, and just to add a little bit of depth to it, I'm going to come back, grab some of the purple, the lilac, oh, still got some green on there. And then some of the teal cabrio, no, bolero blue, sorry. So I'm kind of just giving it a little bit of shadow. I think I want to add in a little bit more of the purple or lilac here. It's okay to mix the colours. See how that's sort of bringing it up a little bit more? So I might come in with some blue here, bolero blue, and then come back with the purple. I'm actually just mixing the two now because it looks really good together. And then I'm going to do the same, but with the green, the olive green, just around the outside of some of these leaves. And that's just going to give it a little bit more depth. And one more little bit of purpley blue. And just make sure I'm just checking it all the way around, just to make sure that I'm happy with the blending, that I haven't got any dots of colour that are sort of too, you know, prominent. And once I'm happy with it, I can pop that into Curate. And to finish this one off, I'm going to frame it. So I'm going to grab some Line-It white and run that around the edge of the nail. So with framing, you don't have to have it perfect. You can have it a little bit thicker in parts or thinner, or you can make it all even. It's completely your choice, once again. I can hear one of my dogs snoring in the background. Okay, so that's framed. So I can pop that in and cure it. Just be careful when you are curing this, because you have got it around the edges, so you want to make sure that it cures all the way. And again, the choice to finish it in matte or in shine on is up to you. Being so soft, I'm going to finish this one as well in matte, because I want to see what it looks like with such a soft design finished in matte. What happens is with matte, a matte top coat, it'll mute the colors a little more. With a high shine, it'll make the colors kind of pop a little bit more. So it's really, you know, what kind of look that you're going for. Okay, so now that that's cured, we'll remove the tacky layer. It's actually really pretty in matte. So there you go.